All right, you guys, I am going to talk to you about how to create a Google form for people interested in your products or your opportunity, okay? You can go to Google Forms, just type that in, right? And click on Google Forms. You're going to do personal, all right, not business. Go to Google Forms. And if you have a Google account, this will just open you up in your Google Drive. I'm going to show you mine, and then I'm going to walk you through how to create one, okay? I called this TikTok Biz Interest Form because that's primarily where I'm going to have this. And here are the questions. I have a document for you guys to download that gives you the list of all these questions, but I have Tell Me About You. I created this banner up top to make it brand pretty. Email, first and last name, phone number. I let them know I'll text you information within 48 hours. What's your TikTok, Instagram, or Facebook username handle? What has you interested in learning more? And this is for the business, okay? Are you looking for a side gig or to replace your full-time income? There's some options. Thank you, Janet, because these are all her questions. Janet Parks, she did a great job. Are you driven and coachable? Have you ever marketed products online? Here's a short description of what I do. Are you ready to get started? If not, if you're ready now, blah, blah, blah. And I have my link here. Okay, so when you create this, I'm going to just show you how to create one of these. And then when you create it, you hit send and it'll give you the option to share it. Okay. And I'll show you in a different training video. Check out my training video on creating your milkshake website. Sorry, creating your milkshake website. And I'll show you where we put this in there. Okay. So to create a new form, you're going to go to those Google Forms, right? And just hit blank. New. All right. And so you can title your form. If you want to go back and look at Google Forms, TikTok Biz Interest Form, just use mine as a reference or Janet's as a reference. We have as the title, Tell Me About You. Tell me about you. And so literally you guys can just take this information and add it in. Okay. Now, up here in the settings, you can say collect emails and save, and then it's just going to automatically force the collection of an email. All right. And then you go back here, first and last name, it says short answer text, right? So you're going to say first and last name. It's very intuitive. So it switches it when you hit tab, it already switches it. And then let's say you want to say phone number. It's going to switch it to short answer. Down here when it says, are you looking for a side gig or to replace your full-time income? When I do that one, oops, let's do plus to get a new one. So you do plus sign to get a new question. This one, multiple choice. So then I can add my options in there. Type them in. Right, type them in, and then you're going to hit next. So you can see how you could do this. That one spot down here where it's a short description of what I do, you're going to do text, and it'll give you the title, short description, right? And then you can add that in there. And then there's text again. So there's multiple choice, text, things like that, okay? When you're done, each one of these questions, there's a required on or off. So do you want the question required or not? You just turn it on or off there. If you have to delete one, you can delete it. If you had a multiple choice and you just want to copy it, you can go on and say copy. And you can see you can insert a video if you wanted to. If you want to get really fancy, you could throw a video in here. It would have to be with a YouTube, or you can stick a URL. So the YouTube URL there. So if you put a video on YouTube that you want to bring over to your form that's introducing yourself, you could totally do that. You can add an image of yourself. The sections I wouldn't worry about for this. Okay, so then you have the theme. You can customize theme. If you upload a header photo, it's going to automatically adjust the colors to match your uploaded photo. So I would recommend not doing the theme for now and just uploading a photo. So at the very top, for the header, that would be on customize, choose an image. Okay. And I'm going to show you this in a separate video, how to choose the image. But you will browse for where you downloaded the image from Canva is what I recommend using. And go to downloads, and here's the one that I created in Canva, and I said done. And then it'll import it in there and see it automatically changed my colors. And it says theme color. And now I can change to match, but it's pulling the colors from my image there. Okay. And then you can change the hue of the background. All right. So that is how you can create a Google form. You can title it up here, training example. You can title up here, you can star it, you can put it in a folder, and then you're going to say send, and then click this link. So see that link right there? And then I always say shorten URL, and then I copy that, and that is going to be the link to get you to your form. So you'll say copy, and then you'll see over here, I could paste it, and it's going to pull up the completed form, not the editable, not the one that I created, right? Not the back end one, but the front facing. So the people that will click on your form, this is what they will see. Okay, so that is how to create a Google form. Again, check out the training video on how to create your header for your Google form in Canva, and then also how to create your milkshake website.